Very happy good evening, all of you, dear students. At first, very warm wishes and rosy blessings to all of you for coming 74th Republic Day of India. This is the simplest and easiest way of teaching learning process you know from our most popular YouTube channel, Physics Make It Simple, by Dr.Rajendra Kobarne, now serving as a principal in Loknete, Dr. बाळासाहेब विखे पाटील पद्मभूषण अवॉर्डी प्रवरा रूरल एज्युकेशन सोसायटीज, महात्मा फुले विद्यालय अँड ज्युनियर कॉलेज, दाड बुद्रुक, तालुका राहता, डिस्ट्रिक्ट अहमदनगर. As long as 12 science physics is concerned, this is a lesson wave optics and lecture number 15, and in this lecture we want to study explanation of Young's double slit experiment of interference pattern. Remember well, dear students, in the last lecture I have done a workshop how to draw ray diagram of Young's double slit experiment of interference pattern. So, observe that lesson at first, lesson number 14. In that lesson, you will have to gain the skill of drawing the ray diagram of Young's double slit experiment very properly. And in this lecture, this is a lecture number 15, and in this lecture we want to learn the explanation of Young's double slit experiment. How we can explain it within a 6-7 simple sentence as long as your examination point of view. So this is a diagram, this is a ray diagram. How that ray diagram is drawn, that I have already told you that see that diagram, how to draw that diagram in lecture number 14. This is a lesson number 15, and in this lesson we want to study explanation of Young's double slit experiment. This is a labeling. This S is a monochromatic source, C is a convex lens, AB is a opaque screen having two pinholes to form two slits S1 and S2. That two slits are narrow slits. PQ is a screen to observe interference pattern. This black line indicates crest while red line indicates trough. B stands for bright point while D stands for dark point. So this is all about ray diagram and labeling. Then we have to discuss today how to explain this within a simple small sentences, within 6-7 sentences. Sentence number 1. Consider a monochromatic source S which is either kept far away from the opaque screen AB, or the source is placed at the focus of the convex lens so as to get plane wavefront which is incident on the opaque screen AB. I will repeat again. This sentence I will repeat again in a different manner. To get a plane wavefront, we use two methods. To get a plane wavefront which is to be incident on the opaque screen AB is formed by making use of two methods. This is the first sentence. Sentence number 2. This point source S is placed at infinity or far away from the screen. This is the first method. Or this point source S is placed at the focus of the convex lens. What is meant by focal point? Focus means a point at which all the rays meet at a single point when it is incident onto the surface of convex lens. So this point is called as focus. So plane wavefront is obtained by making use of two methods. This is the first sentence. Sentence number 2. Either point source S is placed at infinite distance or far away from the AB screen. Second sentence. Third sentence. Or this point source is placed at the focus of the convex lens so as to get plane wavefront. We want plane wavefront because by making use of plane wavefront, the waves emitted from the two sources are having same phase. That is the reason why plane wavefront is necessary. Such a plane wavefront is incident on a opaque screen AB. This screen AB produces two narrow slits S1 and S2. This is the next sentence. Another sentence. Distance between these two narrow slits is about 2 to 4 millimeter. To get steady interference pattern. Sentence number next. Waves are emitted from the two sources. That two sources are coherent because waves emitted from the two sources are in the same phase. Waves from S1 and S2 emitted superimposed with each other, mixed with each other. This is the next sentence. And when crest of one wave meet with trough of another wave, or trough of one wave meets with crest of another wave, at that time intensity at that particular point is minimum and resultant displacement is also minimum. So where the crest trough or trough crest meets together, and when we join such a points on the screen, we get dark point. But when crest of one wave meets with crest of another wave, or trough of one wave meets with trough of another wave, when there is a crest or trough meeting is there, two waves are in the same phase. Intensity is maximum, resultant displacement is maximum, and at a certain stage, at a certain condition, we get bright point. Here crest, trough, crest, trough, and we get bright point on the screen. In this way, alternate dark, bright on both the sides of the screen is obtained to observe interference pattern. That's all. That is all about explanation of Young's double slit experiment. Then write down the importance. What is the importance of Young's double slit experiment? This is the first experiment to observe interference pattern. This is the first importance. Second importance is, with the help of Young's double slit experiment, it proves the wave nature of light. And third importance is, by making use of this experiment, all conditions to get steady interference pattern is satisfied. These are the three importance. Fourth importance is also we should write. With the help of this experiment, we calculate wavelength of monochromatic light. These are the fourth importance as long as Young's double slit experiments. So draw the ray diagram, write down the labeling, write down the explanation, and write down the importance. By pausing my video, write down all sentences one by one in your notebook for your further study. We will stop here and will meet again by taking a next lecture regarding wave optics. Goodbye.